So you guys have heard him on Wild 94.9 from Michigan. Please, ladies, get loud, and gentlemen, get loud for Bazzi!
Yo, how does everyone already know I know that? Were you guys all here in the last one? Is this just like the same group of people? Like again, am I?
No, it's not. It's different. It's a different group.
But you see that I switched up the outfit. If you did see me the first time, you guys noticed that?
Oh, what were you wearing before?
I just had a jacket up top.
Oh, okay. I
New
see
year,
that.
new me. It's a
your
different
outfits.
me.
Yeah, your outfits are wild on Instagram. Like your Instagram is popping.
Thank you.
Where do you shop at?
Thank you. Everywhere that takes all the money I make. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna go broke because I just.
You were in like a full Burberry gear.
Yeah. Yeah. Clothing is like my one thing where it's like, if something will ruin my life, it won't be anything bad. It would be clothing. I just like love it. Like I go into Gucci and I'm just like, it's so bad, and I leave and like I like so when you start touring, you get a financial manager, and he like kind of looks over all my money, and he like pays the band and pays all the people that need to get paid and all that technical stuff or whatever. But he like overlooks like my spending too. He's supposed to like look out for me, and I went to Gucci the other day and just like went a little crazy, and he's like, "What the fuck, man? Like, what are you doing?"
Goals. So, what do you judge like women who dress? Like when you see girls,
Oh
you're
my
like,
God.
she has to be on point.
Yes, I love when girls like try like that. You know what I mean? That's like my favorite thing. Like there's two things is like a personality that's just like really like funny and like quirky and attractive. I love that. And then if a girl's like really fly, it's like
Oh. Yes.
that's it for me.
Well, today's a really big day because yesterday your album dropped. And have you guys checked it out yet? Yes, I think my favorite song on the album was Star because it just makes me feel like your voice singing to you, like, you know, just make you feel all good. I feel like that's the kind of music that you've put out, especially with Be Mine. Right now they play on Wild 94.9. You guys have heard that song, right? Everyone's heard that song. You're just making songs that like make people feel good. That's like your vibe. Is that what you're going for?
No, I absolutely love that. Not on every song, but man, like making a song like Star, making a song like Mine, that's like 100% the goal. It's like I know that my music can help people, and it's like that's a responsibility, and it's like I take that really seriously, and like I try and make songs that make it feel like I take the feeling that someone's giving to me, and I kind of like redirect it at people because I know people want to feel that, and it's like I'm trying to really connect with my fans in a way where it's like almost we do have that relationship where I am speaking to them and I am like helping them feel that love and that beauty, because that's really important. And it's like, how can I make the world a better place? It's like, let's make everyone feel like confident and beautiful, because then you guys are going to go out and then take that light and you're going to give it to someone, and then it's a never-ending chain of just like goodness. So
With that, what in your writing right now, are you specifically writing like about someone in a song like that, or is it more just like in general, like your feelings, you know, in general, or?
It's definitely always about someone. Not like for them though. It's always about someone, but it's never like I'm never like I made you this song. It's like
It's inspired.
yeah, it's inspired because I know that my music is like it's bigger than like, you know, one person. It's for people, you know. I make it so much for myself, but I make it for people who want to hear it too. So it's like it's always inspired by someone. That's why you feel something when you listen to it, because I put real like emotion and real feeling into the songs. But it's never for one. It's always for people.
Because your song Myself, that's like a very like, you know, like I'm just going to do me, like F you or whatever kind of song. Was that for someone too? And why? What did she do? Who hurt you?
No. There's other songs where I got hurt. You guys know those ones. Those are the obvious ones. But Myself was more of just like a mood. It was just like, man, like fuck you guys. Like, I don't know, like it is inspired by someone, but it's always inspired. That was like inspired by like a few people. I'm like, all right, fine. Like that's my thinking is like when you just don't have to rely on people for things, and people can't like, you know, kind of blackmail you in a sense. It's like, fine, like if you guys want to be like that, like I'll just be on my own, like that's fine. But that's the cool thing about Cosmic too, is there's songs like Myself on it, and then there's songs like Star on it. Like right, I put those next to each other like on purpose, because it shows like the human in me. You know what I mean? Like one moment, fuck you, I don't need anybody, and then the next I'm like, you know, I love you, you're a star, you know, like, but that's real though, and that's how we all are. We all are up and down, we're in the middle, and we're constantly changing how we feel, and it's like that's just who humans are, and that's fine. And I want to show people that, like, you're not crazy if like one moment you're like, I don't need you, and the next, like, maybe I do. That's okay.
What I thought was super cool was your song "Be Mine" was on Snapchat, like as a filter, right?
It's called Mine. Fake fan. I'm
yeah.
kidding.
No, what is it? Because on the album, did it say "Be Mine"?
No, it's mine. One word
okay.
titles. One word titles only.
I know. I saw all that, and I was gonna ask you that. What is that? Like, why are all your songs just?
Yeah, I just like, I don't know. I like simple stuff. Like, if you listen to my production, it's super, super simple. There's like 5 things going at once. It's never like crazy. It's always easy to, digest and understand. And I wanted to do the same thing with the titles too, where it's just like, oh, that's Soren, or 315, like super easy that you could just remember and like, know which ones were your favorite right away. So.
Did you flip out when you found out or that you guys were talking to Snapchat about being on there?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I saw first someone had like made a Snapchat filter, and I didn't know you could do that. But then they like made it, and then people were like sending it to each other, which I thought that was like the coolest thing, because like I love stuff that's like word of mouth. It's like the realest, you know what I mean? Like when it's not like Snapchat makes it a filter, but some random dude and wherever makes like this funny filter, and then it just spreads and like people are just sending it to each other. Like that was so cool for me to see. Yeah, I'd say that was cooler than actually getting like a filter on Snapchat. Was just seeing like people like sending it to each other and like friends just like, yo, this shit's hilarious. Like you should use it too. I thought that was really cool.
And tonight you were opening for Camila Cabello at the Fox Theater in Oakland. Are any of you guys gonna go to that? Yes.
Look out for you guys.
Do you have a different vibe now that your album's finally out and now you're gonna be performing?
100%. I feel so different. It's so weird. Like yesterday felt like every Christmas and like every birthday I've ever had, like put into one. It's just crazy because like I've invested so much of like who I am and so much of my energy like into this album, and it was sitting there for like almost 2 years of just like building it and creating it. So when you finally put that out, it's like, oh, I'm finally myself, because so much of myself exists in the album and it's just being like hidden, and then you show it to the world and it's like, this is me.
Yeah.
So the reaction has been so crazy. It's just like flying up the charts. Like people are listening to every song, which has always been a dream of mine. Like people aren't skipping over anything, and it's like, when you work that hard on something and you put so much of yourself into something, to see a reaction like that is super, super fulfilling. So
we all cannot wait to see you tonight. A lot of you ladies will be there. I'll be there. You want to give us a little sneak peek?
Let's do it.
Woo!
It's gonna sound better tonight, though. I promise.
Okay.